I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, it's the world honestly burning. That's all I'm learning, hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tied up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no, I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop out fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of love, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess. What's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine. From pain, it's a blessing, new focus, no guessing. Just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they drag the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains. Go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
Hi everybody, welcome to Foxfire Tarot. It's been a real minute since I've been here. So happy to be back. I know that a lot of people might not know I'm live, so we'll give them time to pop over. It's been such a long time. I don't even know what's going on with StreamYard, so lots of new things happening here. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Hi, Grey Quartz. How are you, sweetheart? Of course, I'll put you on the list first. I hope everyone's doing well on the replay. We're going to go ahead and pull some cards for the angel reading portion of the live. People are probably shocked, like, oh my gosh, she's live. Like, what? It's been so long. Oh my. I know. I've been so dedicated and focused to my new job that I've had a really kind of like locked in sort of vibe, right? I'm well, thank you. I'm really well. Quartzy, how are you? So, just sort of, you know, doing the thing. Okay, let's see what our angel number is. Name's not here today. She's off busy. So I'm hoping that Yvonne and a couple other peeps pop in to mod today. You're me? Aw. Well, it's, you know what? It's a rainy, miserable day, looking like dreary day here as well. I thought, you know what? I've got a little free time. I'll jump on for an hour or two and just catch up with everybody. It's been a minute. There's so much going on. I've been so disconnected to the YouTube world. I don't even know where to start. And like, all I know is that like my life's been super hectic and just doing my thing. 000 says you are one with the universe. Your angels are watching over you because you have an amazing ability to manifest all you desire. So that's great. I like this for us. Hey, Brandy, how are you? Oh, thank you. I struggled today with the makeup because I'm tired. But I managed to at least do a few things. But thank you. That means a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the other one. How have you been, Brandy? Oh, thank you, Quartzy. It's really dark lipstick. I'm really not. I don't know if I'm feeling it, but at least it's like it's the only matte I could kind of grab last second, just because the other lipsticks I had were starting to bleed, like into my lips or whatever. I might be putting the red away soon. I don't know. Okay, 999, release. The angel whisper says endings are new beginnings in disguise. An ending symbolizes the closure of one door and the opening of another. The whisper is reminding you to release and allow. It is the release where the magic happens. So doors open for me where others have closed, bringing transformation to my mind, my body, and my soul. I love that for us. So release and We are one with the universe. I love that, you guys. We're really in tune. Let me check something real quick. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, so we're gonna do. We'll do the general with these, I guess. A lot of stuff going on in the world since the last broadcast. I watched a few minutes of it the other night, and I was like, oh. It's kind of interesting. I don't know what to say. Kind of like really chilled today. I'm just like mellow yellow, you know? Mellow yellow. I know I've missed everybody so much. I've missed this. I've just missed the routine of my life. And it's just such a new routine now. It's kind of like trying to figure out how to fit it, right? How to figure everything in. And just, yeah, I guess. Figure out a new plan of action for the channel. So although this wasn't really part of the plan, I'm still going to read it. It's the Four of Coins. It talks about less being more, reevaluating our priorities, releasing materialism, things like that. So just keep that in mind in case it comes out again. Oh, I'm glad you've been okay, Brandy. Not a lot of people have been going through it. All right, let's see. See what this has to say to us today. The general consensus of the collective. This table seems sort of, hang on. I feel like it's a little, my headband handy too in case. Yes, Quartzy, I will definitely get to you as well. Thank you so much for being here and waking up on my timeline. Okay, let's see what is going on in the collective for the next 2 to 3 weeks, please. I'm not going to read your question just yet, Quartzy, because I don't want it to interfere with the collective reading, but I will get to it, okay? All right, 7 of Coins, 7 of Wands, the Tower card, 5 of Wands, the Chariot, 10 of Coins. See if I can get my vibe back. This is interesting. Hang on, guys. This looks like it's going to be a good one. Okay. Sorry, I just have to text somebody. I'm live. All right. Okay, let's see what this has to say. group chat. Make people know if you're bored to pop over. Hi, Kelly. Good morning. I've missed you too. I know, it's been forever. I wanted to get up before Easter weekend, but it didn't happen. But yeah. Hi, Dutchie. Welcome in. So good to see you. Aw. So those of you who just joined us, we did 2 angel cards. One was 000, that we were on the right path, the universe. We are one with the universe. And the other angel card was 999, which is about releasing materialism and releasing things that don't serve us or bringing us anything that's good. Hi, Pointer Lover. Good morning, sweetheart. Oh, nice to see my peeps coming in. I've missed you all so much. So now I'm just down to the general read, and it looks kind of interesting. So I've got the 7 of coins, the 7 of wands, and the Tower card for past energy here. Okay, so the Tower card is about sort of coming to an end of a cycle, starting a new path, change, things like that. 7 of wands is about like fighting for something, right? And then the 7 of coins is about like taking your time, waiting for good things to come, you know, being nurturing to yourself, waiting for the birth of something new. Like you've done some hard work and now it's just time to sort of, I don't know, not reap the reward, but like enjoy the benefits of the work that you've done. So, but in this placement here, it talks about something that basically there was resistance to change, but some of us faced it head on. Some of us sort of said, you know, it's going to be what it's going to be, like I have been saying. Some of us kind of resisted the change. Some of us are just like blocking out any kind of negativity coming towards us. And a lot of us have like invested a lot of ourselves into something. We've had a lot of great patience here. And it's long-term views. It's like long-term goals that we've persevered through. And now it's kind of like, for me personally, I can totally resonate with these cards in the past tense placement, because you kind of have to either make a stand. Like it's like in life, you make a stand where you want to be, and you can choose to work hard or choose not to work hard or choose a different path or just not participate in life at all. And I think a lot of us have just sort of was shocked a bit with things in life and took sort of a step back, reevaluated, figured out what's going on, and then kind of faced it head on, right? In the present tense, we've got the 10 of wands, we've got the 5 of wands, the 5 of wands, which talks about bringing back like balance, pleasantness, feeling happy and contentment, our harmonious vibration, right? Something that's just like a very good chill vibe, right? And then the Chariot is about moving through things, moving towards something, moving away from something, movement, which is the card of Cancer, you know, move to the side, to the side, to the side, to the side. That's how the Cancer crab walks, side to side. So some of us have been sort of blocked by obstacles, and we're just trying to get around them and figure things through. Some of us have lack of direction. Some of us know exactly where we're going. Some of us feel powerless in a situation. Some of us feel like we're just facing the opposition head on. So there's a lot of just different energy going on here with this Chariot card being in the center of the reading, which talks about movement, right? Either backwards or forwards or side to side, doesn't matter. It's in the middle of the placement. So it's it's like a core thing. Everything else surrounds it, right? Then you've got the 10, which is the like kind of card of security. The 10 is marriage. The 10 is financial freedom. The 10 is security. The 10 is everything's wrapped up in a bow. It's time to relax. The 10 could be retirement. The 10 could be accomplishment. The 10 is like from the 0 to the 10, right? So the 10 is like the end card to then start again. So it's like we're at the 10 now presently, but it's a coin card. So it talks about material world, like physical things you can touch, receiving, giving, like the abundance has come and gone. Now there's a stability taking place, and like we're making sure things are where they're supposed to be. Some of us have money concerns still, obviously, and some of us have lost some money and gained some money, and some people have fought over money. I feel like there's like a lot of family shit going on in the world with money. Hi, Meat Noodle. Good morning. A lot of contracts being written, a lot of contracts being broken, concerns over that. A lot about people who can maybe get through bankruptcy, or then it could be like the flip side of that would be an inheritance of some kind. So like the 10 of coins is like a money card that could go either way, but it's like a finalized thing. Like it's like finalizing, right? It's like the end of something, like the beginning of something new. Again, one door opens, one door closes, right? So some people in life marry for money, and some people in life don't. And some people are born with old money, and some people work really hard to create generational wealth or just sustainable wealth to survive, right? So when you see the 10 of coins in this position, beside the Chariot, which is about movement side to side, like the crab, then you have the 5 of Wands, which is really about change and conflict, right? Moving back and forth, taking positions, perspective, change, right? It all kind of lines up. So a lot of us have made a lot of changes, moving in a certain type of direction to bring forth financial security or physical material security, or finalizing things in life that need to be finalized, like getting our houses cleaned for the springtime, making sure all our craft supplies are stocked for the year so we can do extra things for money or things that make us feel happy. Because we're concentrated on money or finances or work, right? Some of us are working really hard towards things. So I think it's very kind of evident that this placement in the current position kind of has a lot of resonance with me, because it does talk about common ground, like finding common ground with the change and then adapting to that change. Since we came out of that tower moment, like we didn't hit a tower, we sort of averted it, but it was a narrow road we had to take. We had to take like, it was like a near miss, like we dodged a bullet, we kind of shifted, but we did delay something. So something like we're preparing now, because we know that that thing that we dodged is kind of still going to come around, because that's how it works. The universe brings it with whatever it brings it with, and it could be good change, it could be horrible change, but all change is good because it keeps position moving, the Chariot movement, right? Life is movement. It should be like a river flowing towards something, away from something. River can't flow backwards, right? So keeping in mind, it's like it's worth fighting for. So whatever it is that we've been struggling to fight for, it's worth it to us. It has meaning. I guess that's, if that makes sense, okay? And then we're going into the current, present, into the future tense. Hi, cutie pie. Hi, I'm so happy you're here. Hi, Tess. Hello, my girl. Aw, you're so beautiful. Aw, you guys are so nice to talk to each other. Hi, guys. Oh, look at everybody. I know it's been a minute. Oh, thank you for being here, Tess. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. So going into the future tense in the next 2 to 3, maybe 4 weeks, I want to say, I feel like there is a message coming in of a conversation about romantic involvement. The Lover's card is here. So there's partnerships going to be coming towards us. People are coming in, offering us love, admiration, adoration, in a supply that has it's like past energy, missed opportunity coming around. Does that make sense? Like boomerangs, like, something in the past is coming now to full circle, and you're going to be able to have an option to choose again. And whether you choose the right one for yourself this time, well, you always choose the right thing for yourself, but maybe you felt like you missed an opportunity in the past. And I feel like the universe is going to bring it back around because maybe you were insincere in the past, or you hurt somebody, or they hurt you, or there was feelings that were sort of out of control, or maybe the whole situation was out of control. Maybe somebody was rude and obnoxious and just, I don't know, maybe somebody walked away from a relationship because they just couldn't handle that much energy, right? Because it's supercharged energies are the knights. So when you feel like you're out of your depth in that emotion, a lot of times we just leave because we don't have the capacity or the space to hold that for someone else when it's heavy like that, right? So when you're connecting with new people or making connections in life, there's got to be an open mind to align with somebody, right? Like you have to have some certain degree of trust for each other to learn about each other, to exchange ideas and thoughts and feelings and energy, right? Make choices. It's about letting yourself love, feel love, be loved, love on somebody else, let them love on you, And when that harmony is there, then things can open and you can see like there's an enlightenment happens. And you're like, wow, this is the best thing's ever happened to me since sliced bread. But then is it really for me? And I think that's kind of the energy that's coming in because the Page of Cups, even though it's about broken dreams, like, oh, we missed an opportunity. We had this dream. It didn't go right. And now I'm getting another go around to try to see if it is for me or not, right? And so some people can look at this and say, okay, well, maybe this is obsession. Maybe this person was obsession. Maybe it was like an addiction kind of. This person was like a drug to you, and maybe it just didn't work out because once you got that hit of dopamine from that person, then it was like there was no, like, maybe you like the chase, and then once the chase is gone, you're kind of bored, right? Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's just basically that you mutually didn't have the same energy that you wanted to match in each other. Maybe somebody was more manipulative than the other, because everybody's manipulative. Don't get it twisted. We all manipulate each other to see and feel people out and throw things and, you know, see what's happening. So, but it's not, manipulation doesn't have to be always bad, right? There's such thing as good manipulation. You manipulate things all the time by creating and molding, and creation is manipulation. You're manipulating something into something new. Okay. And so, but in this context, I just feel like it's more negative, right? Because like it's about inner child healing, getting down deep into the thing that makes you do the thing you do, right? Like maybe you were emotionally manipulative, but didn't know it at the time because maybe it was a young relationship. Maybe it's when you were 18, 19, 20 years old, and now this person's come around again, and you're like, I don't know how to deal with this, but I need closure. That person's going to help you have closure and move on. Or maybe it's somebody who is going to help you heal your inside, your child wounds, because this person could be nostalgic to you. I'm not sure what this is, but it does talk about having creativity in this, having something like an event that was canceled in your life that's coming back around to give you a second chance at. This is union, movement towards a union of some kind. This is partnership, relationship. Somebody's going to meet somebody here that they have had feelings for in the past and they were worth waiting for. And somebody here is going to realize that maybe they weren't. Do you know what I mean? So it's that kind of energy. So while most of us are focused on our coin and making our bread and baking our bread and buttering our bread and eating our bread and paying the bills with the bread, we didn't notice that maybe this other thing is creeping up and it's going to come up into the next few weeks, and you will find a connection. Someone is going to have a connection. The overall energy of the read I pulled for the deck was the 8 of Wands, which means fast transition. So we're coming out of this past energy of like dodging bullets, doing the monkey dance to do what you need to do to get where you need to be, getting financially stable with the 10 of coins, moving in the right direction, trying to move out of a bad place, moving into a good place, finding our harmony, restoring all of those wonderful things around us so that we feel good in life. And then being given an opportunity to figure out if the momentum with that movement is what is the thing that needs tweaking or not, right? Is it too fast? Is it too slow? Is it too balanced? Is it so there's a lot of people going to be in their head as opposed to in their heart with this union, okay? I guess what I'm getting at, because although there's not a lot of swords, well, there's some nice swords, but this is more like actionable things, right? So, for example, maybe this person is going to come in and we're going to be distracted from our life or lose focus on some kind of project or lose hold on something that we're, trying to accomplish, or maybe get distracted from a goal or two. But the transition's there, and that's what happens in life. We're like, oh wow, like, yeah, I'd rather go to dinner with you tonight than like hang out with my girlfriends because you're interesting and I maybe have something in common with you. It's that kind of, you know what I mean? So it's about alignment. So I guess the overall energy is it's time to get aligned, to figure out what it is that you want from the universe. What you ask for is what's going to come. So if you're a negative person, the universe is going to bring you a negative person. If you're a positive person, the universe is going to bring you a negative. Hi, legendary CEO. How are you? Good to see you. A positive person, right? It's like attracts like. So make sure your intentions are clear when you ask and pray for what you want. Because this has been on hold, I feel like, for a few people out there. It's like their life's been on hold for a while. Like I know my life's been on hold for a while. That resonates with me. Trying to get things together in place so that I can then have the time to be with all you, right? So with that in mind, the 3 cards that are clarifying the transition, the quick transition, is the Moon cards, 2 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. So, okay. The 8 of Cups, moving away from what doesn't serve you, moving towards something, leaving sorrow behind, letting it go, walking away, right? Walking away from whatever, releasing it out of our system. Whatever emotionally is not fulfilling us, we're dropping and just moving on, okay? Then we have the 2 of Swords is about decision. So I can't make this shit up. It just literally. So I feel like some of us are going to be very frozen with indecision when it comes to this particular partnership that's coming in. Is it to do with money? Is it to do with love? We got the Cups and the Swords side by side, mental and heart in the center of the both of them. Some of us will be going back and forth with our heart and our head, not being able to figure out. It's about getting aligned, finding harmony, finding balance, okay? Because when the path is unclear, it's easy to avoid, become complacent, get feeling stuck, and then it's like now you're at a crossroads where you have to make the choice whether you want to or not, because there's an obstacle you've placed in your own way, right? Because you weren't ready to be in this place, right? So that's when the Moon card comes in and says, yeah, but you know what? You got to pay attention to your subconscious. So follow your intuition on it. Don't let your head and your heart figure it out. Just let your soul, spirit come through, let it move you, lift you up. If it lifts you up, then it's good for you. If it doesn't, then drop it. That's basically the message that I'm supposed to give. Because when you don't pay attention to the red flags in any person that you meet, there's deception, okay? There's trickery, there's deceit. You have then with Moon card being like illusionary, right? Under the water, like you can't see clearly. Then you feel then you don't feel stable. Right? That instability becomes there. Then it gets into your dreamland and then your subconscious and like just kind of go, you know what I'm saying? So in order for your frequency to be on the gold vibration, when this person comes in, whatever this looks like for you, could be a family member, could be a I feel like it's romantic because it's Lover's card, Gemini energy, but it's duality, right? Balance, light and dark, up and down, right? Side to side. So let your intuition guide you. All right. Let it guide you. It can never steer you wrong. A lot of us are walking away from being kind of stuck with not being able to make a choice on something. And we're going to follow our intuition to guide us into this new transition in life with the 8 of Swords to move us into the direction of being like, instead of moving side to side, we're going to then move forward. Does that make sense? And again, this could also be for someone else out there. This is definitely like a choice that you've already made, that you've been waiting for a very long time. It was something that was canceled in your past and it's coming back around. You've done the inner child work, you've done the healing, you figured out who's manipulated who and who did what in a relationship, whatever. And now it's kind of like, okay, we're going to sit down and talk about it because that Swords card is here. Okay. So again, now 2 swords on the floor. So again, action, action, action. Physical, 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 emotions, and mental. I mean, these all of the things that, like, we're not going to be in discourse in this, right? This is the point. We have done the work so that we can see clearly, and I feel like there's going to be a connection made. Okay, so whatever that is, let's just hope that we are ready for it. And if we're not, that's okay too, because the universe only brings you what it's supposed to. Okay, so let me just put these back. Oh, we have a flipper in the deck. 4 swords. What's this say? Time for non-action. So some of you, okay, going back to the earlier conversation, some of you, like I said, are not going to like kind of go with the rotation of this. Like you're not going to go with the flow. You're just going to be like, okay, I'm going to just rest for a minute. I still need healing. I'm not ready. And that's okay too. If you need to go within, isolate, do the hermit vibe, do what you need to do to get yourself right. Take the time you need to rest, relax, little R&R, to recalibrate, to recharge your batteries, to figure out, where you want to be. So again, that's just an extra message for somebody out there. Okay. Oh, sorry guys, I got itchy eye. Okay. Resonate with holding on. I know, Kelly. I know, I can't believe Legendary's here. Isn't that so nice of him to come by? Thank you so much for stopping by. I haven't seen you in a really, really long time. It's so nice to have you in our presence. I hope you're well. And Cutie Pie, everybody's been praying for you, darling, and I hope you're still okay as well. I know you've been going through a lot. And yes, we'll have to catch up with the whole hospital thing because I know you went in to get some test results and I want to sit down and have some time for you as well. So anyways, oh, and Neat Noodle's here. Yes, I remember saying hi to her. And Cutie Pie, obviously, we just spoke on that. And Brandy's here. We said hi to Quartzy, Pointer Lover, and Neat Noodle. Kelly P, Dutchy. Okay, so Quartz was actually, she kind of jumped in and had a question. So we're going to pull for her. It's a 3-card pull. Something is coming for me. I feel it. God sometimes comes to me in dreams. Okay, also in my tarot cards when I read for myself. What is the new opportunity God tells me about? Anything revealed? Okay. What is the new opportunity? Let's figure this out, shall we? My fridge is making this weird noise. It's going, wow, wow. There might be too much stuff like stuffed in the freezer. I think I froze a bunch of turkey and I think it's too many things in there. Ice cubes and I don't know what else. All right, so these are, okay, so these are all together. That's great. That's such an angel. Okay. course, Kelly P. All right, of course. Okay. This is deck. What is that? Sorry, guys, just 1 second. Oh. Huh. Sorry, my utility thing just popped up for my computer. It's getting old. Oh. Okay, Brandy, got you. I was scared it wasn't going to start up today. I was like, oh my god, it's close screen to death. I said, please, not yet. I still got another year left out of her. I can save up and get a new one. Okay, here we go. So I think, Great Quartz, I feel like you've also been confined in a mental prison recently, and I feel like you're just sort of breaking down and breaking out, like kind of like in COVID, you're on lockdown. I feel like you're like breaking out of that mentally. I feel like you're not ready to sort of expose your. How do I put this? Allow yourself to step into the world around you, I guess. And, take a leap of faith, I think, with somebody. And I feel like you have some freedom to do that now, right? And I do see some opportunities coming in for you. Uranus, the planet Uranus. I don't know if that's in your chart, but I feel like that's something that's happening. I feel like from today, now, like in the moment, there's something coming towards you. And I feel like you're going to be chased. Somebody's going to be chasing you. Strong Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Okay. And it's definitely somebody who's going to be like celebrating you, like as you're a gift to them, like an abundance of appreciation for you and care. So I feel like that person's walking into your life. I also want to see what's blocking you. Memories, nostalgia. Talked about that in general. Money, heartstrings, entrapment of pregnancy, reflection, projection. So that's perspective, working on your inner self, outer self, legal, court paperwork filed, and perhaps you're worried about sexual chemistry with the person. So desire. So I feel like there's a few things that you're still got to work through in order for this person to come towards you. I'm just curious. I want to see one more thing before we go ahead and pull 3 cards for the tarot. I want to see, where are they? Oh, they're the emotional cards, because I'm curious to see if these have anything else to add. All right, here we go. Quartzy, anything else to add for Quartz? Feeling something coming towards her? Is it an opportunity, financial, or romantic relationship? Well, offer. All right, let's see what that has to say. Fox Moon, y'all. 20% off at May's Mouth when you put in all caps MOON. That spells moon. And you can get 20% off if you go over and order from Nate's Melt today. Okay. So, somebody who is selfish, stubborn, arrogant, prideful, and egotistical who wants it their way. So somebody in your past is making you feel kind of like uncertain about a new relationship because they, that's the nostalgia. I think that's blocking you, that feeling of like being hurt again. But let's pull the tarot and see what's going on. And I'm just curious if this has if there anything money's going to come in here. I don't know if a new job is coming towards you or what's happening here. All right. You also got the Eight of Cups, the Moon card, and the Summer Solstice card. So, something in summer. You're going to be successful at something in summer. So, it's going to be about letting go of control. And then you're going to be able to celebrate life and have some fun. This is like, the timing's going to be a few weeks from now. It's going to start to feel different. This is about you letting go of uncertainty and feelings of illusion and anxiety and deception. Like, you have to stop blocking your intuition. So your subconscious is sort of going to show you the way, as it has been in your dreams. So let your dreams allow your dreams to kind of release what doesn't serve you, help you emotionally fulfill yourself and get ready, because it's time to move on. It's time to let go, and you know that. Okay, because the Eight of Cups is here. You're walking away or something, walking away towards something. You feel it's coming towards you. So I feel like you really need to process that. Like, let go of being in control of everything. Let go of like the OCD shit. Like, I have to work on my OCD all the time. It's hard as hell, but you can do it. I am living proof that, you don't need to do that extra 10 minutes to help somebody, because that 10 minutes is shaved off of your life, right? And that 10 minutes that you've helped that person for like 7 days in a row, like, you can take a minute for yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of stuff. And also let go of like controlling the situation, the vibration. Like, you have no control. It's going to be what it's going to be, regardless of what you do. So why go through all that stress and cause all that anxiety only to have it happen anyways, right? So that's what your message is. Following your intuition. Let your subconscious continue to talk to you. You are walking away from letting go. So that's good for you. Letting go of control, moving on into a new perspective of things. And it's the summer solstice. So in a few weeks' time, when summer starts, what is it? April 22nd was the beginning of, I think, spring. So what? Summer is June, July. What is it? January, February, March, April, May something. I think May something summer starts, right? So we're almost in the month of May. So I feel like within like the middle of May, I feel like you might start to feel this shift, okay? And I want you to have fun. I want you to celebrate. I don't want you to like concentrate on all the other things, right? Thank you, Kelly P. Right, and if it's time, it's time. It's coming in, whatever. So who's coming in? A companionship. Somebody who has mutual feelings for you. You are going to be in sync with this person. It's a partnership. It's definitely soulmate energy. It's connection that's been waiting for you. You've been doing a lot of work. It's a new partner. You are going to meet somebody. This is not work. This is a partnership, a relationship, okay? A companionship. It's a loving exchange. And I feel like this person has high priestess energy. they also have a subconscious mind at work. They also have their higher self directing and like telling them where to go. And this bridge is going to be connected between both worlds, your subconscious and their subconscious, and you guys are going to meet in the middle. I don't know if it's somebody from the past, but I feel like there is somebody coming in the future. But you know this inner knowing is there. It's really deep, and you're going to dive deeper. I feel like you're going to connect to your higher self more than you have been. And you are going to calm down. You are going to be less controlling the more you let your intuition guide you, because you do have the sacred wisdom for it. So you always have. You come here and you shine your bright light, and you know, I like to think that I'm kind of helped a lot of people on this channel, and I think that you're one of these people that have done the work and actually listened to the advice, and like now you're like, okay, what's next? I got you. Like, what's next, guys? Like, let's bring it in, right? And I feel like God's like, okay, well, you know, I'm going to give you some sacred wisdom. It depends on what you do with it, right? With what you do with the quartz that matters, okay? I love that for you, by the way. It's great. Yeah, Two of Swords, again, making a choice. Making a choice, right? Avoidance. Don't let yourself be an empath. Don't let yourself stand in front of an obstacle and let it dictate your life. You got to move around that shit like a crab. Move sideways. Okay, dodge, 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 and then scoot, 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 scoot. So there you go. That's your reading. And I'll tie it off with a abundance card. Delusion. Don't be delusional. Okay? Intention without surrender. That's what letting go of control is. Okay? You have to be in control of your life. That's who you are. Like, everybody's in control of their own actions, right? I'm just want to make that clear. But if you don't have the right intention, it can be a fast path to being delusional, like not seeing things clearly, like you're making this up in your head. Like, you can see something for more than what it is, right? And you'll miss the right person. So just make sure that you are clear-headed, no drinking, no getting high, whatever your pastimes are. I'm not judging, I don't care. But make sure you're clear-headed, right? Like, take the time to meditate, take the time to self-love, self-soothe, relax, bring the calm towards you, right? And then you'll be able to then feel the truth of the matter and not be blindsided with some type of an illusional person. Because I think two people are coming in, and you're going to have to make a choice between both, one or the other. I think it's going to be either one from the past or one from the future. I don't know why it's just coming to me right now. I see somebody with very, very dark hair from the past, like dark eyes, dark hair, a little taller. And somebody from the future a little bit shorter, more light-skinned, very blue eyes. Like a medium height. So and I see him, he's like a businessman, like a business type of person. Average sort of physique. He's not like buff, but he's just normal, right? He's gonna have very kind eyes. That's the message. Okay. There you go, my darling. You're welcome. Have I ever steered you wrong? Probably. But I try. All right. This lipstick's terrible. I'm going to do a quick break, get rid of this damn lipstick, and I'll be right back. Let's put on some music. A little breaky poo. Right now. Let's do the break. There we go. Do that one. Okay. And then we'll do... Oh, what do you guys want? Do you want... Nah. Right back. Hello, pretty. Okay. We are back. Let me catch up with chat. Okay. I think we're all caught up. Oh, laundry and relaxation. Yeah, long week at work. Tough. Okay, Kelly, you're next, my girl. Do you have a question? Hi, Yvonne. How are you? Oh my gosh, don't say sorry you're late. I'm just glad you're here. It's so nice to see you. Well, let me take this banner off. We're not intermission anymore. Wait, where did it go? There we go. Hey, yeah. So I hope everybody's been well. Okay, Kelly P. What you want? What you want? What you want? I think I'm becoming like a what do you call it? A lip gloss girl. I think I prefer a lip gloss these days. I don't know what it is. I think I'm just getting older. I'm 51 in June, you guys. God. Just a general? All right. It's getting, I'm a little chilly, to be honest. I'll put my Canadian lumberjack sweater on. Look at me being all Canadian, eh? With my Tim Hortons coffee. Oh, come on, boys. Get your coffee, boys. Here we go. All right. Oh, little comic relief phrase. Go on down to your local Tim Hortons and support Canada's favorite coffee that's owned by an American company. Because the Canadian family sold it. Which means it will probably disappear soon. Like everything else. My maple syrup, I'm not keen. I like real maple fudge syrup, like pure maple fudge but I like Mrs. Buttersworth. I'm an American pancake syrup girl. Oh, maybe that's what I'll have today is like waffles or something yummy like that. Ooh, that sounds good. Pancakes. Well, thank you, Brandy. Tense. Yeah, I'm an American Mrs. Butterworth girl. I like my Mrs. Butterworth syrup. What used to be Aunt Jemima, or just like whatever you call it now. All right, the World card, 4 coins for you as well. Okay, Kelly P. So you're seeking closure on something. Or something you're going on with your life and you're trying to become like more of a minimalist. I'm hearing less is more. Very much reevaluating priorities like in the original general. You've been kind of going through some disappointments in life and taking some shortcuts, and I feel like you're now trying to see closure on that. Does that make sense? I'll just put your thing up so that people know how I'm talking to. So yeah, I feel like you're definitely working on trying to like get rid of finding less materialistic ways to live your life. Maybe prioritizing things, what to spend your time on, what to spend your money on, that sort of thing. The 4 is about protection. So I feel like you're all about like making sure all your ducks are in a row, security. The Tower card's here for you. Again, narrow escape for you. So you dodged a bullet. in life, and it is going to come around, and you realize that. So you're making plans towards that change, okay, that release. And again, you know, you're not delaying things, you're just resisting change a little bit so that you can get, you know, some things in line, I feel like. Then we have the 7 of coins popped up and the Page of Swords. So this is about knowing that you know that all good things come with time, that timing, patience is very, very important right now. And because you're quick-witted and curious and you have all these really great ideas, I feel like you've a thirst for knowledge. I feel like you want something else to you're curious about something else in your world right now. You want to change perspective. I feel like there's something else you want to pull into your YouTube world, or maybe you're learning about something else. Maybe you're absorbing some other type of information that's really like making you like excited about it, right? You're getting educated on it. But you're still guarded. You're not trusting a whole lot of people in that world just yet, which is good because you got to stay vigilant. You know that. But there's no lack of effort here. I'll tell you that. You are definitely ready to harvest what you've worked really hard on. You've been, again, setting long-term goals. This was also in the general. So you're persisting on, you're continuing on your path, but you definitely have something new coming in here with this information you're thirsting for. And then I also have something else coming through here about like a swinging vote. Swing set and vote. So I heard swing vote. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. It's not if it's somebody else in the replay. Okay, so let's see what the last card is in the reading for the present position. The Fool card. You know only fools rush in. You know to take your time, hold back, not to be reckless. You have faith, but you know you can be impulsive, so you have to be careful. And I think that's the thing that's kind of you're guarding yourself on, right? Because you're teeter-tottering on do I trust or not trust? Do I put faith in this or not, right? Yeah. But it's also a chance for you to be carefree and just take the bull by the horns, but you're holding back because there's a part of you that knows to be cautious. Does that make sense? Notary business. Okay. Something to do with communication. I'll tell you that right now. High Priestess energy coming in, subconscious mind. So yes, you're also going to bridge the worlds between your higher self and your self here, your intuition here on earth. Like you're diving deeper into your inner knowledge, your hidden truths, and letting yourself become your divine feminine, if that makes sense. You're letting go more of the masculine energy and leaning in more to the feminine energy of your subconscious mind. Okay. And also somebody could be coming into your life with that energy as well to match it, right? Yeah, you have the Hierophant here, which is Taurus energy, and you have the 7 of Swords. Again, straighten the record. Non-conforming subconscious mind. So again, you have an unconventional life. You're very much an alternate lifestyle, freedom of choice, challenging the status quo. You think for yourself. I love this all about you. But at the same time, you are also working through strategies so that your conscious mind and your subconscious mind connect. Does that make sense to you, Kelly? I hope that does, because I don't know if it doesn't. I can make it maybe make sense more. But somebody's going to also come in here with this energy of like confessing something they did. Of course, 7 of Swords is our fuckery card as well. So the factory is open. So just, I think you know what I'm getting at. You don't, it's like something, someone, situational, I don't know, somebody's getting caught in some kind of a lie, right? I don't know if that's, you know, you lying to yourself and then realizing, oh God, I'm just being stupid. I'm overreacting, because I tend to be impulsive with that, right? Because I've been through so much whatever. I've seen so much whatever. Like, And I do think for myself. So you know what? I'm not going to conform to everyone's beliefs. But then at the end of the day, you're like, ah, fuck, maybe I should have because they were right. And I took the road less traveled to, and it's like now I'm back in the same position I was before, agreeing with everybody else. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's that kind of a I don't know if that kind of I'm not sure if I'm making that make sense, but you're being very courageous about it, by the way. It's not like a cowardly way of doing it either. You're just like really open about it, transparent, all that kind of stuff. Okay, good. Okay, Neat Noodle. Oh my gosh, have a wonderful weekend. It's so nice to see you. Oh, I'm glad I'm back to Neat Noodle. I don't know if I'm going to be back consistent yet. I'm just kind of popping up this weekend to see how it goes. Might be every other weekend. I'm not sure yet how it's going to work out, but yeah, either Saturdays or Sundays, but we'll figure it out. But have a great day, and thank you for stopping by. Bye, Neat. So yeah, the overall energy is a 9 of Wands, girl. Test of faith. This is all about faith. Like faith-based lifetime right now. We are all trying to like figure out what is the best route to take in the world. Like what is the best way to navigate through whatever bullshit is being thrown at us, right? It's kind of like holding the line. Like you're sort of like, you're the one holding everything together. You're the glue that fits. You're maintaining things. You're the persistent one. You're determined. You have endurance to get through it all. Like you're there. You have that stick-to-itiveness. And when the 9 of Wands comes in, it's like something wavers your faith. Why am I doing this like a gavel? Not because of true crime. But it's like you have that grit and determination. Okay, so that's your overall energy, grit and determination. And then clarifier's Wheel of Fortune. So right now you're in a moment in your life where you're very decisive. You have to make a choice about something. It's a life cycle that's starting anew. It's very good luck energy on your side, like very, very positive vibration energy is good. It's time now. Okay, it's like the fates, the change, that tower moment you kind of dodged is now going to come back around, but it's for like good will come from it, if that makes sense. It's fated. It's going to be what it's going to be. And then the other clarifier is autumn equinox for you. So something happening, preparing for change, for that change, like I said earlier, right? Just again, that harvest mentality of reaping what you sow, planting all the garden, watching it grow, basically. Again, continually working on your long-term plans. And then again, the 10 of Swords, like the general, fixing things, finiting things, twisting things, putting bows on things, wrapping it all up, like making it the way you want it to be, finalizing shit, making sure that it's the final chapter of this change for you, right? Because after this, it's like that's the road I'm going to be on, right? And I don't have room for failure. I don't want to hit rock bottom with this. I don't want to be backstabbed. And I'm tired of feeling like, like, is this divorce? I don't know. Are you divorcing yourself from someone or somebody, right? Or a feeling or emotion? I'm not sure. It could be a breakup. It could be a partnership breakup. It could be a friendship that you used to have that you no longer share energy with, right? But it's definitely not failure per se. It is like a dead end. Like you're done hitting a brick wall. And so therefore you're now preparing for change. You're doing all the things. You're being very decisive with your choices. Okay. Your faith being tested, but you're persistent and you're grounded in a sense, and like you've got grit. And so this is all who you are anyway. So it's kind of like, not even this reading, I didn't even have to do the reading, but that's kind of what's going on here. So in the fall time is time-wise, the fall, okay, early mid to late fall. I want to say mid to late, but it could be early to, I don't know. But it's the autumn, okay, and that's when that change is going to come, and it's going to be the final chapter of whatever this book it is that you're writing presently in your life, okay? That's what I have for you. So, like I said, if you're finalizing the divorce papers, getting whatever it is from that person, situation, that will come to an end in the fall. Let's pick a... Ooh, assistant spirit guides. So again, when you're feeling like you don't know what's going on, your faith's being tested, and you know that it's being tested, and you just, you're hitting a brick wall again, just ask your guides for answers, call on your angels, pray, whatever it is that you do, for that assistance that you need, because that's overall at the end of the day, it's in your subconscious, your higher self, all the positive vibes, right? So yeah. Okay. Okay, Brandy. Oh, and also, Beauty Pie, darling, I'm going to pull a few cards for you, too. I have to just check on something. Nate says hi to everybody. You're so welcome. God love you. So welcome. Oh, what's going on here? Sorry guys, just give me a second. It's doing this. Oh, here we go. Is Chris in the chat? Did she come in? I don't know if she came in or not. All right, so Tess, my girl. Pie. Oh, Jesus. I gotta get Syphilis a reading too, Tess, not just you. Got you. I gotta do you and Chris and Sypha and PewDiePie all need personal readings for May. I'm just checking Patreon, guys, because I don't miss anybody on here. Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right, girl. Tessa, skip me. I'm not ready. I've been skipping you for 2 years. Oh, God. I'm just joking. I think we're more like a year, but yeah. Okay. You have to run to Walmart and pick up my order in a few minutes, but don't stress about my reading. We will know when it's time. I know, darling. Oh, I love you so much. Okay. So. Okay, good. Yay. I love you too. Look at your beautiful face. Okay. Oh yes, Brandy. Do you have a general question, or do you want me to just do a general reading? Or these 3 card pulls became like full-on readings, by the way. Just like you guys know. I never ever say what I'm going to do. It's terrible. I'm really trying to work on it, you guys. I promise you. Like, I'm trying to use my words more intentionally. I'm trying to make less promises I can't keep. I'm really trying to be more transparent. I mean, I'm always transparent, but I'm trying to like I don't want to be apologizing all the time for not keeping my word, basically, right? So I want to be able to keep my word. So if I can try to get to, if I can, and that kind of thing. Sort of deal. General's fine? Okay. I just don't I hate letting people down. But, life's been so crazy. This new job, I'm telling you, I work from like 7. My day starts at 7 o'clock and it doesn't end until 5. And then it's like de-stress, eat, shower, clean up, clean the house, do what else things, and then I start all over again. So it's like just the lights on my face for some reason. And then I have to start all over again. So it's kind of like, and then Saturday comes like today normally, and I'm just like so zonked. I'm laying in bed because my body's doing whatever it's doing, or I have to run errands, and then next thing I know, it's Monday again. And that's how it's been since January. I'm not even kidding. So this weekend has really been the first weekend where I felt like time is like not moving like a train through a dark tunnel. So, all right, let's go. Brandy. Let's see what comes up. Brandy. Ooh, they want to talk. Ten of Wands. Ace of Swords. King of Coins. Solar Eclipse. Page of Wands. Knight of Swords. King of Swords. 9 of Coins. Ooh, Brandy, you got a lot going on. Okay, hang on. Let's figure this out. Why is this? It's better. Okay, well, Knight of Swords. Okay, King of Swords. 9 of Coins. 4 of Swords. Ooh, girl, you got a lot of conversations going on here. A lot of mental, intellectual. God, I want to feel like, I don't know. I'll get there. Knight of Coins. A lot of knights. Hangman and the Moon. Ooh, okay. Wow. 3, 6, 9, 12. You got a 12 card read. This is what do you call it? Celtic spread. Coincidentally enough. Queen of Coins is your overall energy. You've got so okay. The Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins is a realist. Brenda, you're a realist by nature. You're very busy. Keep yourself strong. Keep yourself organized, grounded. If not, these are the things you need to do. But you keep it classy and you keep it real, right? And that's what everybody loves about you. So the overall energy of this is impeccable taste. You have impeccable taste when it comes to the things surrounding you, the people you choose to have in your corner, the people who you bring energy to the group with, and how you always seem like you don't lack any confidence at all, but you do. Chris, I'm so glad you're here. I'm gonna do your cards. Okay, so, but what they don't know is that you sometimes feel like lack of confidence. You feel like that's that thing that's, that low self-esteem we all have, right? Like, we all have our weaknesses, but you never show it. You're that strong Leo energy. Okay. And you know that everything's not what it seems, right? And you have Gemini energy here as well with the, your openness, and you're very like sort of the duality of Gemini energy, and like the dual nature that you own and have is like, there's a part of you that's sort of very strategic with your self-interest, but also very giving and nurturing with how you are vulnerable with people and allow people to come in, and you can organize people's thoughts and keep things moving and keep things grounded and in a prosperous way. Like, that it's beneficial for you and everyone around you. But you're very vulnerable. People don't realize how vulnerable you actually are sometimes. And I feel like that lack of confidence, you never let it show. And that's why the Seven of Swords is here, right? Something's not what it seems. It's if you deceive yourself and everybody around you, because it's okay to say, like, hey, like, I'm not feeling good right now. It's okay to be honest with that. Like, we love you, right? You tend to give so much of yourself for people around you in your life, in your workplace, in your relationships, in your YouTube world, that sometimes I think you get burnt out. I used to have that energy as well. And I feel like you just have this way about you, because the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, is like settled in this nurturing, not even a pretentious way. It's like you're very grounded. So it's easy for people to miss the things that you might be going through, the little comments or because you're always so, um, I guess caring is like you're always so caring about everything, so that people forget to realize, like, hey, like maybe you're going through some stuff too, right? Even in your personal life. So let's get to the reading. So we have past energy is about you sort of laying your burdens down, moving away from carrying all the stress and responsibilities and just prioritizing your life, right? Delegating to the people around you, knowing that, okay, it's okay to release this. I don't need to do this. You can go and do that. I give you the freedom to do this. I give you the freedom to do that, right? Like, it's fine. You trust other people to help you now. And then, but you also are dealing with abundance of intellectual conversations in your head. So what that does is it creates clouded judgment, and it creates a back and forth duality of that Gemini energy, where you like are second guessing yourself. And what happens is your communication gets blocked. You block yourself from being able to be open with yourself. And then, so what you need to do is like redirect that energy, because sometimes it can come off hostile, right? And I don't mean like, I guess what I mean is like misinformation can manifest itself, and then you come off hostile because it's like you just can't, you can't take it. It's like that's your biggest fucking pet peeve in life, like me, is a liar and being lied to and deceived. And I feel like that misinformation out in the world, it's like you're done with it. Like you're trying to figure out in your head how to go about, you know, redirecting that energy into something good, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but that's what I'm getting. And then I have the King of Coins here right beside it. So the 10 being finalizing and a chapter type of number, the ace being the number one with an abundance of mentality going on, this communication, this inter dialogue you're having, right? This lack of ideas that happens because you're so caught up in your head. Maybe a block of creativity, stuff like that, because your head's ruling your heart right now. I mean, past energy, right? And then what happens is that you become ruled by materialism, because you are shutting down mentally. You are maybe a bit stubborn when it comes to your groundedness. So you get untethered. Oh my God, I'm so sorry I'm putting all your shit on Front Street, but you get a little bit greedy sometimes, because you're just like, I need a piece of time. I need something around me to make me feel good. And sometimes you get jealous of other people's lives because you can't live that freedom. You have so much going on, right? Like you just want that, like, oh, I just need to breathe, you know? And I get that, because that's when then you get ungrounded. You get like your tether, sort of your cord is just being yanked in a bunch of different directions. And so the king being set, pentacles, sitting in his throne, he expects everything to be brought to him. You know, you're done with that kind of energy. Like you want people to bring stuff to you now. Like you're just sort of done being the messenger girl, right? But when the solar eclipse happened, something came in that changed you. Something came in that changed you. It was about 6 months ago, and it's into the 6 months. So with like, I guess within the last 3 or 4 months, you found some kind of inner truth that you've been working through. And it was a huge metaphor for you. Like you broke it down, you made sense of it. And it was like a catalyst for change. Like it transformed how you're thinking about things now. You it's like a cosmic trigger. It says cosmic trigger on the card, so I can feel like you're pulling the trigger of the gun, like you're done, like you're just like, okay, it's like that slingshot, like, all right, universe, that boomerang's gonna come right back around. I'm gonna catch it when it's coming because I'm ready now. It's a new beginning, right? Like when the sun is eclipsing, it's when everything's in alignment and you can see things for how they actually are, right? It's like, and then everything becomes clear. And then what happens is, because of this lack of self-esteem going on inside of you, your confidence gets jilted. And then all of a sudden, having no ideas, you start to get this formation happen of ideas. And this creativity starts to flow. But you're like, wow, how come I can only write a song when I'm depressed? Or how come I can only like get creative and paint something when I'm so fucking angry and frustrated? That's because that's a passion. Those things happen, like Van Gogh, he was crazy. You know, Michelangelo, he must have had OCD. I mean, just so many wonderful artistic things come out of things that we look at in a negative way when they're not negative at all. They're just emotions, right? So I feel like you're losing that pessimistic sense of who you are, and you're leaning into like, okay, let's make it a strength. For example, me, I was diagnosed with ADHD. I had squirrels running around on fire forever. I've got it under control. I feel like it's a superpower now. I lean into it. It's like when I lock in, and that is something not everybody can do. I might be scattered half the time, and my brain might be going in 5,000 different directions. But when I'm centered and grounded and locked in, I am like laser focused. And I think that was my like realization, like, hey, like this is the upside of it. I'm not going to look at the negative part. I'm going to celebrate the thing that's good about it. And that's what you're doing with your innermost desires and feelings and passions and emotions, right? You're sort of stuck, like that self-limiting belief is shifting. Okay. And you're finding a new path in your life as to how about to go about do things, right? Like you don't want to be out of your depth, but you also want to challenge yourself with the Knight of Swords, because that's like a supercharged energy, right? Okay, missed opportunities, insincerity, being hurtful, being sarcastic, feeling impulsive, that bully mentality, like you're over it. Again, like Kelly P, sometimes you feel like things are out of control, and then you need to get control. And then it's like, now I have to sort of lessen like the grip on the control because, hey, James, because it's controlling you. Do you know what I mean? So then now we're here in the present. And the present talks about King of Swords, Nine of Coins, Four of Swords. Being able to be in a situation where you're drunk on power, but power over yourself, have a control over yourself, right? Being sharp with yourself, not bending to anybody else, and becoming self-sufficient, right? Working on taking it easy, but like maturing, you're fulfilling things inside of you that you are releasing into a new sense of freedom for yourself. Like, again, the rewards of your labor. This is about you coming to know your self-worth and really understanding the abundance of, like I said, that positive flip of things, right? Like, it's okay to get depressed. It's okay to feel low. That's part of human nature. The world is like so eager to label things and classify things and dictate to you what you are, where, I think a lot of us are waking up to the idea of like, you know what? I don't give a fuck what anything or whatever. I want to feel how I feel and be in that moment, and that's okay for me. Then I'm going to live in that truth and be authentically me, right? That's where you are right now. No actions needed, no movements happening, because you are really in the moment, becoming less dormant of what your true nature is and who you are, feeling restless because of being burnt out. And I'm feeling like you're done. You're done with like just sort of that past energy, right? Like you don't want to fall into old routines and old habits. And so you're trying to find a way to be more passive about things, but yet, and take it easy, but at the same time, hold the reins so that the horse doesn't go off course, right? Doesn't take you off into a different area of the wilderness and you end up in some other camp, right? Like you need to direct where, like you're directing your life where you're going, but the grip is a little bit, when you ride a horse and you hold the reins too tight, the horse head's going to pull up and it's going to stop. And you just keep stopping your life because you're too tight. And like Kelly P, when you let go of the reins a little bit and the horse then has control, and then you have control, but it's a mutual control. It's a fluid dance. There is a general exchange of energy between you and the horse. There is a trust between you and the horse. There is action between you and the horse. There is a knowingness and intuitiveness. There is faith that you and the horse are one in this moment. And by doing that, you can then direct the horse to go right or left because you've loosened the reins a little bit. And I feel like that's where you are in your life right now with that analogy. I'm the queen of analogies. And now I'm not sure if you loved riding horses as a child or as a teenager or what the fuck, but this analogy came out for you. So if there's someone in the replay that is watching this and it resonates, take it for what it is for you as well. You're welcome. And then we come to the present energy, which is now shifting into what's coming towards you. So we have the Knight of Coins, the Hangman, and the Moon. Resisting surrender again, blocked intuition, and then you're going back into a practical cycle. So how do I say this? Because you're responsible and protective of your friends and family, your loyalty brings patience to certain situations that are going to come up where you'd rather be connected to nature than be in the house dealing with somebody on the phone or at your computer or like you're going to be ungrounded again and you're going to have to get back in nature. So find something that's going to ground you again. Whatever that is that you're working on, keep working on it, but you need an anchor to ground you. It cannot be a person. It cannot be a thing. It has to be something inside of you, right? That connects to spirit that says, I got you and let's get you back to where you need to be. Let's pull back. Let's loosen the reins a little bit, but now it's time to pull back a bit. And that is the flow how your life has been. And I feel like no one's ever really explained it to you until now in life. I feel like you sort of get it, And I think that because you're such a self-sufficient person, like you're so sophisticated with how you live. Like you are this like wonderful, you have this presence that everybody loves to be around. Everybody appreciates, everybody loves, how you just make it easy for people to be around you because you're just so you have this magnetism about you, right? And because the Nine of Coins is like having financial freedom, being, independent and just relaxing and not having to worry about money. At the same time, it exhausts the hell out of you because you've worked hard to get there, right? So there comes a fine line in life where you have to realize, okay, I'm hardworking and responsible, but now I've got to figure out like how do I surrender to. It's okay to have lack of focus. It's okay to put things on hold. It's okay to stall things. It's okay to be uncertain. Like those are parts of life. And that is the thing that scares you. It's what's the unknown that frightens you. And you have to let go of that. You have to let go of the unknown, because the moon card's here and it talks about, again, with this uncertainty, people are deceiving me. Again, feeling unstable when you start to be shifting, like like maybe an illusion drops from something. You're like, oh fuck, not again, like that kind of thing. Where it's like, okay, I trusted the wrong person again, but that's who you are. So don't stop being who you are just because somebody else's actions, right? Those actions don't reflect on who you are. Those actions reflect on who they are. If they've done something to like pull the wool over your eyes, that's a them issue. You can still be trusting and loving and loyal to people around you and not have the fear that that's going to happen again, because that's on them. You didn't do anything for that person to behave in that way, right? You're authentically you. So I guess at the end of the day, the message is about as stubborn as you are, letting go a little bit again with you and just it's okay to take a break. It's okay to just stay still once in a while, right? You don't have to keep the coals in the fire burning all the time. Like, it's okay to just take a rest and self-care and do the things that you need to do. Because your your conservative nature almost like allows you to be that feminine energy, but then the masculine energy takes over and says, okay, but now we also have to be the guardian as well. Like, you're soft and hard, like the softness and the hardness have to unite. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's stop talking because my throat's really sore. So, Brandy says, I'm on point. Okay, that's good to know. So I was concerned, but no, I wasn't. But yeah, this is also okay. This lack of focus is gonna come in quick, but it's okay. Let it happen because you need the mental rest. It's okay, right? Take time to align. When this happens, take that time to align and find an anchor, to anchor yourself, to be grounded. For me, I remember a place I visited once, and it was the most, okay, when you're centered and present, you create a memory bank. And in that memory bank is a moment in time that you capture like a camcorder. And it's like forever etched in the back of your mind. You close your eyes, you can feel the air, you can breathe the smell, you know what it was like when you were standing in that moment. You took it all in. You absorbed everything about that moment. That was a moment of blissfulness. That is the moment that I use to anchor myself when I'm feeling out of control, is that moment where you feel bliss. And bliss is contentment with joy. Okay? Being so content, but having joy in your heart. Being grateful in a moment of time that forever is etched in the back of your head, and it's a place that you can go to find serenity, to find strength, to think about things, to just escape from reality, and then come back and be like recharged, right? And it just takes a second to meditate. You don't have to meditate for 5 minutes, guys, or 2 minutes or an hour, or find alignment and sit in peace forever like the Buddhist monks. No. Close your eyes, imagine it now. It's as long as it takes. Snap of a finger. That's it. That's what meditation is. A snap of a finger to shift perspective, to get anchored and get grounded. And that's your message. So let's go ahead and pull, what is this? Moon card for your tie off reading, and it's fruition. 9 of coins. Harvest moon, again with the fall. So harvest moon, and it's very beautiful, by the way. See that beautiful moonlight? The moon card, number 4. It's very similar to Kelly P's reading, and she really resonates with the number 4. So, okay, my dear Brandy, that's what I have for you. I hope that's okay, and I'm hoping that you got something from that anyway. Nothing else. A good laugh. Anyway. St. James, how are you doing, lovely? How are you? How's your acting career? Need it up. What is this like him going out? Whatever. I'm just gonna let it sit like that. I think it's the neighbors. I have like my electrical's being weird lately. That one's motion censored, but the light's up there. Anyway, okay. Cutie Pie and Chris. Oh, Chris. My gosh, I can't believe it's 2:30 already, you guys. I'm going to do 2 more. And then I might have to, well, Baby Fox took off with the car, so I can't really run an errand at the moment. One sec. Sorry, guys. I'm just having a quick vape. I know you guys, I'm just trying not to like, I don't like to do it on the air. Yeah, so if the moon is your anchor, then that's it. Do you, boo? Okay, so Chris, my girl, and Cutie Pie. Cutie Pie, you still here, honey? Chris, we're going to pull a few cards for you. I owe you a massive reading. So I'm hoping that we can find some time. It won't be through the week. The next couple of weeks, I have another, oh God, sorry, I'm off camera again. I have another stage of my training. And then I'm a quarter way through. So I think like in a month's time, I think by the end of May, I'll be done training, and then maybe 2 or 3 weeks to get a groove. And then probably by the start of summer, I'll be right in it. Although I will say if there's 2 long weekends in May, I might not be broadcasting a whole lot in May. So I'm good. Maybe I'll do every other Saturday if I can, maybe in the evening, maybe in the Sunday. I don't know yet. Might even do an hour one night through the week. I keep talking about, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. But I definitely want to touch base with you, Chris, because I owe you another private reading. And I want updates on what's progressed from last reading. So when you get a chance, go watch it again. And then that way when we connect, we can touch base on some stuff. But yeah, so let's pull a couple cards for you just for the time being. I want to do my I'll do these ones. What are the other ones? I'll just do 3 card pull. Some stuff I want to get done today. Oh, no, the sun's not coming out. I gotta eat soon. I'm so happy you guys are here. I've missed you all so much, honestly. I just miss this. I miss being able to do it every weekend. I miss hanging out for 6-7 hours together. I miss it so much. I miss everybody in the YouTube community. I don't even know what's happening with the Koberger case. I don't know what's happening with any of the cases. I'm just completely out of the loop. All right, let's see, Chris. Okay, yeah, Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you're feeling some creative blocks as well. Trying to focus, redirect your energy, prioritize, but actionably, right? Yeah, that Capricorn energy is still there, though. That Devil card, boy, keeps rearing his ugly head around you saying, here you go. Here's some temptation. Again, with that King of Pentacles, right? It's kind of in the reverse, it's very dealing with that narcissistic behavior still from the ex, maybe. I feel like there's some situational things going on where you're not quite free of it. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. This card keeps coming up all day. Nine of coins. So you're not completely free to be in a place of soulless just yet. You have to still find a way to get to your peaceful place. And I feel like you're working through it by dealing with that Capricorn double energy, right? It still has a hold on you right now. Oh. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. No teamwork going on here. So the family dynamic is probably the same. But you're in your element with the Queen of Pentacles in the upright here. Again, you have the Queen of Coins. Just like Brandy did. And I feel like you are, you know, trying your best to align yourself. I feel like something is going to come in that's going to shift you into a place where you can be at peace, to be in that nurturing place again, to be available, to have advice and be wise and connect and be grounded. And you know, that Sagittarius energy, that fire, that placement in your home, house, you know, that place that you can sit and just be alone and enjoy your blissful moments with, right? And you're creating that for yourself. It will come. I feel like you have a lot of creative ideas as well coming towards you. In terms of your finances, lots of ideas shifting around in your head, trying to figure out, you know, how to make things work. Yeah, because the Ten of Pentacles is sideways. So things went sideways with that situation with the ex. Things went sideways there. You're still dealing with the financial, I think, what's that word? Not outlook, financial, I don't want to say loss, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? Backdraft, or I don't know. It's like when like action and reaction, right? The reaction, like that, the result of what had happened. So I guess basically now you're trying to get back into that Queen of Wands energy of like feeling passionate and creative and, you know, with yourself in life. And you're not quite there yet. But that's okay. You know, you're still working on some stuff here. Yeah. And you know what? You're in your Queen of Swords energy is the overall energy of this reading with the Five of Cups. Still working on some grief. Knight of Wands in the reverse as well. So you're still sort of trying to find your way back to abundance emotionally. I think that you're still detached and you're just trying to work it out. But the mental thing is good for you right now. I feel like it's good to keep your mind on something else while you work through these emotions and feelings and all the things that are coming up for you right now with respect to the breakdown of the family, right? The change, I guess. Yeah, it was a tower moment. It came through. It's gone now. So I feel like the fallout, that's what I was looking for. The fallout of everything. Like you're just now trying to find your way through the fallout. Okay. And honestly, I want a couple clarifiers for that. Yeah. Need some clarifiers for this. I want to see what can Chris do? What do we need to focus on moving forward? Because I feel like you're in this very stuck energy. Dedication to the craft. So you're sticking to it. I think you're working on some self-employment since you've been released from this previous engagement financially. Maybe you're mastering something else. You've committed yourself definitely to a different work environment. So I like that for you. You have definitely perfectly, you're balanced though. Your balance is wonderful right now. You're you're borderlining on Sagittarius balanced energy, which is kind of even more better than Libra in a sense, because Temperance is about like perfect timing for balance, perfect time to be anchored, perfect time of the union of oppositions, the harmony of things, the beautiful frequency, the vibration is just exactly where you need to be right now. You're trying to find your balance and your peace. You're trying to find your patience, right? You're trying to find your harmony. And I feel like that's what you're working on from the fallout. So that's what we need to work towards, right? What else do we need to know? Whatever this is, it's a detailed thing that we figured out. Yes, trying to get back to me again. Yes. It's definitely, whatever this is bringing in your coin right now, is definitely interesting for you. It's not boring, I don't think. I think you're going to be good at it. I see you achieving some things. Oh, we have the queen coming out for you as well. You were also going to be organized and grounded, and you're going to get back to you. Definitely 100%. This is definitely like hostess energy. Perfect balance, dedication. Okay? Dedication, balance, and being that tasteful, articulate, caring, nurturing person that you are, that you've always been. But now you can give it to somebody, right? You're holding space for someone. Is what I'm hearing. Yeah, because there's an indecision. You're frozen with some sort of indecision. It says you're frozen with indecision. Unclear path. You're avoiding something, and I feel like you're also at an impasse with an obstacle that you're trying to work around. All right? So you need to stop avoiding what's in front of you. So whatever you're withholding from yourself or from others, like, let that go, because then you'll be able to make a choice. I'm hearing. You'll be able to decide. Does that make sense? See the invitation coming in too here with the Knight of Cups. I feel like there's somebody coming in towards you that's very charming. Might even have might even be a tad like on the intuitive side as well. Very affectionate person coming towards you. This person's going to hold a lot of grace for you. And then be careful about discerning between empty and self-indulgence. Like, sometimes we're like, oh God, that startled me. Pretty Fox startles the hell out of me. You know that difference sometimes you feel like when you're empty and lonesome and you don't really know what you're doing and you need to like fill it with something, and so then you fill it with an excess of something, like maybe you eat too much, or you have your favorite comfort food, or you sleep in too late, or you go shopping, you shop too much, or anything for me, baby Fox? I don't know. And looks like you did some shopping. And then but like indulging in something that's not really good for you, right? So just be careful of that. But the emptiness is going to be over, my girl. You're very strong-willed, I'll give you that much. So I listen, there's good things coming towards you. I love this for you. I can't wait to sit down and do like a whole ass private reading whenever I'm able. And thank you so much, everybody, for continually to support Patreon. Like, I know I haven't been in there. I'm trying to like post a few things as I can, but oh gosh. Okay. So I guess we'll tie off your reading with let's see. I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. That's what you need to hear. Look at that beautiful pink energy. So it's okay to feel good. It's okay to self-indulge. It's okay to give to yourself, right? You don't have to be selfless all of the time. Oh, well, don't feel that way, darling, because you know what? There's a lot coming in. That God has a plan for you. Don't you worry. You didn't go through all of that for no reason. Okay, cutie pie. You're up next. Who is this? You. So I hope that's a little helpful for you, okay? Because, like, Depression and emptiness, like, they go hand in hand. And if you let one thing overload the other, then, you know, one can tend to like lean into a bad habit. We don't want that for you. We don't want that for anybody. But you're strong-willed, so I don't think that anything like that's going to happen. But again, it's okay to be selfish for yourself a little bit. It's okay to self-indulge. It's okay to be like, you know, I deserve this thing. I'm going to get my nails done or my hair done. Or, look how cute you are, cutie pie. You know what I mean, though? So, don't fill the emptiness with negative. Put positive. Fill your bucket with happy. Okay? Fill it up. And you also need to find an anchor, I'm hearing too. Because you have strong faith. I just feel like you just need to be reminded, right? Reminded that there is so much more in the world that's beautiful that's coming towards you. Okay? So just remember that. Alrighty. Cutie pie, you're so cute. All right, Chris. So there you go. All right, cutie pie. So let's see. That was quick. Ace of Swords. So you've had some awareness happening. You've gone through a little bit of some vision work, I feel like. You've got some focus in your life. Had to make some choices. A lot more clarity than the last time we had hung out. On something going on here. And it has to do with conversation. It has to do like communicating, right? So there's definitely some epiphany that's happened in your life that you're just like, oh, all right. So that's happening. You're welcome, darling. You're so welcome. Right? So I guess it's just a sort of a situation where, like, I don't know, like a big truth. You're working with therapist. Oh, that brings me so much joy. I'm happy for you to hear. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, because you're definitely attached. Something's got a grip on you still. I feel like your shadow self, you need to do some work, your shadow self. So also, sexuality, obsessions, materialism, things like that. Okay, addictions. But really, when I see the Capricorn card, it's also about like stick-to-itiveness, like being like ambitious, motivated, goal-oriented, right? I feel like when you put your mind at something, you really get it done. But you need to step it up because you feel like you're being judged, you're judging yourself. Don't allow that to happen. Step it up. No more self-negative talk. We've talked about this before. You need to stop that. So I'm hoping that you're willing to learn your karmic lessons and work through this therapy because I feel like this is going to be very, very good for you to help you with your self-doubt. This is going to be something that's going to be very good for you for your healing journey, okay? Can I have a clarifier, please, for the Judgment card? Solar eclipses for you as well, and the Two of Swords. Okay. So you're going to find your inner truth in about 6 months' time. New beginning for you. Because right now you feel like your path is unclear. But this obstacle, this too shall pass. That's what I'm hearing. Okay? This too shall pass. I know you're frozen right now in time. And you don't know which way to go. But I'm telling you right now that big changes are coming for you. I've told this to you multiple times. Regardless of your health issues, big changes are coming for you, okay? They're good changes. And I think the therapist is the most important thing because you can work through some of your inner child healing as well. Get to the deep things. Make it count, I'm hearing, right? Don't avoid the things you don't avoid the topics. Get in there, talk about it. Don't have regret. I mean, you're paying somebody or whatever, like it's worth every penny. Make sure you get your money's worth. Look at that. The cards are like, yeah, talk about all the things. All right. Fox Moon. Go over to Nate's Mouth and you'll get 20% off at the checkout if you put in moon. All caps. Fox Moon. I'm so glad it's been helping you. All right, let's see what the next card is. And then I'm going to pull some angel cards for all of you. Okay, 9 of Wands. So you needed, okay, you know, and we've discussed this before, you get Fox Moon. You know, and we've discussed this before, you got to choose your own battles, right? Because when you don't choose your own battles, you're out of control. You feel like you're out of control, and then you become defensive and then you retreat because you don't know what's coming, and you're scared of change, and then you get overwhelmed, and the unknown is frightening to everyone, and so it's kind of like you need to find a new approach. So when you're working with therapists, find a new approach to get anchor is the golden word today. That's our word for the reading today is get anchored. Find your anchor, get grounded. And if you're grounded, continue to be grounded. Continue to find that balance that calms you, right? All right, what's coming towards Cutie Pie? What do we have coming towards her? Anything else you want to say? Cutie Pie's higher self want to say to her. The world is seeking closure and release limiting beliefs. See, again, I'm telling you, I can't make this up. Mental strength. It is up to you to take back your power. Set yourself free, okay? Conquer your self-doubts, because that is a self-limiting belief system that we are taught through this world, that we're not enough, that we're not capable, that these things are here because of this thing. No, things happen, that's it. It is going to be what it's going to be, but it's going to be how you make it too, you know, what you do with it. Like, okay, some really shitty things happen to me. I'm dealing with it. I'm going to talk it through. But I'm also going to take back my power and own what's mine, right? Find the silver lining, because I know you've been disappointed, and I know that you've had to take shortcuts to find closure to things and to make it work for you, because you don't have all of the things around us to make up, like you don't have all of the you don't have all the advantages that some people have, so you have to make it work for you, right? And so I feel like your only escape is mental sometimes, and that's where you go, and then you obsess over things, and then the self-doubt comes in. Does that make sense? So stop doubting yourself. And you need to learn from your past mistakes as well. Okay, Page of Coins. No, follow through. If you're going to do this therapy, you got to follow through, sweetheart. You have to do the work, okay? If it's helping, that's awesome. You're going to get bad news. You're going to get good news. All news comes, it just comes, okay? So don't procrastinate. Take out the garbage when you need to take out the garbage. So it doesn't stink up the house. Overall energy of the reading is Queen of Wands. My way or the highway. Girl, you're so stubborn. Right? You got too many irons in the fire as well. You can be temperamental, and that I think is what causes your pessimistic self-limiting beliefs. That's what causes your self-doubt. That's what causes all the things to go up in your head and start fucking around up there, and they're all angry at each other, and they're arguing, and eventually at the end of the day, one wins the fight. You know that movie with all the little cartoons? They all have like a little character of emotion. Anyway, watch that movie. But you are strong-willed, and I know that you're very strong-willed, and so because of that strong-willed and that demanding nature that you have, like, you are not going to you're not a give up, or you are persistent, you're a stick-to-itiveness, you have faith, things are going to turn out good, like you are a positive person, you do bring in positive energy, you are light and love, right? So you just have to remember that sometimes when we're in a situation that demands a lot of us, it's okay to lean on community support, right? It's okay. I also see a return of a past lover. Were you married to this person, or was this person married, or is this person married? Because 4 wands is my marriage card. Weird. That might mean something to you. And then the other clarifier to this is someone else's influence. So what are you under the influence of? Are you in a third-party triangle? Are you involved with somebody who's married and I don't know how to go about it? You found out they're married after the fact? Or are you involved with somebody who you were married to and no longer married to, and they're what? I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's that kind of mentality, right? Like, right? Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I keep hearing. I saw him first. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm gonna do me. I don't know why. No idea. But I get it though. I get, because this person is like a free thinker. This person makes you feel kind of fun. It brings back that youthful playfulness about you. So it's okay to have them in your energy, I guess. Because this is an energetic powerhouse exchange. It's a powerhouse of energy between the two of you. And I feel like, again, with the marriage, I don't know. If you listen, this is your life. I'm not putting on pressure. I don't know. I don't know. But I will tell you this: if it's making your cheeks blush, girl, get your cheek blush. get your cheeks blushed up. Blush them cheeks, girl. What's this card say? Present, abundant, and gratitude. So that's your message: to stay present, to be grateful, and to count your blessings. Okay? Be grateful for what you have. Okay, you can tell me on the down low later. Anyways, that's what I have for you, my girl. Hope that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna get going soon, guys, but I'm gonna pull a few cards for Yvonne and James since they're in here as well, just quickly. Just gonna do a few quick little picky cards. All right. What else can we do today? I think I got legendary CEO. He popped in. And Neat Noodle, Pointer Lover. Is Pointer Lover still here? You're here, Yvonne. Okay, good. Oh God, I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Gosh. Okay. St. John's gone for food. Yeah, I'll be going for food soon too. I'm starving. Okay, here we go. Let's see. What do we got for Yvonne? Oh my gosh, that one flew right down to the floor. All right, I'll give you a real fast one, guys. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm live. I do this thing on live. Okay, 9 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. I think you're feeling good right now, or you want to feel good, you want to feel satisfied or happy about something, or you do, one or the other. Let's see, because the 9 of Cups is about feeling free and like just joyful, right? Like happy, spiritually free, wishes coming true, like all things are lining up for you, like things are looking good. I love you too, cutie pie. You know, that kind of emotion. Temperance for you as well. Perfect balance. So you also have to work on your balance and peace and harmony. So Sagittarian energy is interesting because it's very fiery, right? I don't know if I forget if you're Sagittarian or not, but it's very firing energy, very fiery energy. And you know that everything has to be in moderation, right? So I feel like if you keep fulfilling yourself to be satisfied with whatever life's bringing you and be grateful for that moment, then I think that if you're purposeful in that, like you have put intention to like behind it, I feel like there will be a really nice union coming in here for balance with you. Because the Temperance card, like, you know, she steps on the rock and she steps on the water and she's balancing, and so it's kind of like you're trying to be in two places at once. You're very selfless, and I love that about you, but again, you need to also self-care. All right, what's the next one for you, honey? I'll grab it because it comes out, but we'll see. That's the one. Ace of Wands, a passionate start. Oh, new passion for love and life. So I feel like something's coming through for you where it's going to like ignite some desire. There's some chemistry coming in here. A union of some kind between you and somebody else. I feel like somebody might be coming in or has come into your life. It's made you feel good. Or that's what you're looking for. I do see you completely content, though. Sorry, guys. What the hell is this? Oh, that's my aunt in England. Okay. I do feel like you are feeling more content. You and your daughter made up? Oh my God, I'm so happy. I told you. I told you that. I told you. That's so great. I love that for you. So yeah, so this has made you very happy. And I feel like this sort of aphrodisiac feeling of like being on cloud nine has brought you some peace. This being patient, waiting for her and you to finally make amends has brought about like a peaceful chapter, like closing and a new one opening, right? Like the original general reading. One door closes, another one opens, and I feel like I'm so glad for you that that's happened. Okay, what do we see coming towards her in the near future? Two of Cups. An unhealthy attachment. Okay, if you're getting involved with somebody, be careful of codependency, because I feel like you might be in a really fragile state right now because of this whole vibe with your daughter, and maybe your guard's down a little bit. So if somebody's coming in, and don't enable clingy behavior, right? Like don't enable that. Like make sure that you are in agreement with each other's boundaries. Does that make sense? But Two of Cups is nice. It's soulmate energy. What else we got? The Tower, Ten of Wands, and the Emperor. Okay, excessive control. But lay your burdens down. Near miss. So, okay, something's coming in that's going to change up some stuff. So don't resist the change, okay? That's very important. But you need to prioritize. Whatever this thing that comes, you need to release, reduce, and readjust. Release, reduce, and readjust. Does that make sense? So get prioritized, all right? And be a little bit more flexible, okay, with the Emperor energy. Be a little bit more flexible when this comes towards you. And I also want to say, like, you might have some father issues you need to work through as well with yourself. Um, I know you're trying to get St. James passport, but I I I feel like more things will fall into place when you start to deal with some past issues. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know. You're not gonna leave him, darling. But this is how. So I guess what I'm saying is, like, when this comes towards you, like, don't carry all the burden yourself. Like, ask for help. Have somebody help you. Like, maybe there's somebody that can help you with the passport that works at a passport office, or maybe somebody's going to come into your life that is just like really like able to help somehow. Um, like try to find what resources are in your area. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, be careful because this person might be a loose cannon. So if you're dealing with somebody who's kind of wishy-washy, I would just avert that person. There's somebody better coming in, okay? I don't want you to be in a codependent relationship again. So let's just get rid of that right now. And then you also have the autumn equinox. So yeah, there's change coming in a few months' time. I feel like you're making long-term plans. Just keep being grateful. Really practice gratitude. I can't express it enough. Yvonne, practice gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. It's going to be what it's going to be. And practice gratitude. Keep having patience. Keep doing what you're doing. Dad's birthday today. Nearly forgot. So I had dad issues today. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So there's something underlining there that I feel like you need to sort of focus and zone in on. And maybe that's something you can look at too, because there's something still there. I don't know what that is. You will know more, but there's something there. And it's not like a big bad wolf thing. It's just like you need to do some tweaking with your relationship, right? Just do some tweaking. But yeah. So hope that's good for everybody. Oh, let me pull you what's your pull one of these for you. Okay, the Holy Child, Starseed. I am a divine child of the universe. That's your message. Remember that. Okay? That pearl of sadness brings beautiful birth of joy. And, you know, your kids are everything. Number 22, number 4. I think, to be honest, I think James is a star seed. 100%. He definitely has like a really beautiful vibe. But your daughter's actually very interesting as well. Get this for your daughter. Very motivated. Number 20. So someone number 2. I feel like she's going to bring some really creative ideas to your life as well. Look how beautiful it is. Just very bright lights. So that's what I have to wrap up your reading. So I hope everybody is happy with that. But yeah, so anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hopefully I'll be live again soon. And yeah, just keep on keeping on. and hope that brought you some happiness this week, you guys. And hope everybody has a wonderful week and a wonderful rest of your weekend. And thanks for hanging out with me and waking up on my timeline and hanging out and just being open and sharing some space with me and exchanging energy. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Thank you for all your support for the channel, for me as a person, and just as all of your friendships mean so much. So I appreciate each and every one of you. All right. I love you. Love and light. Be good to each other. Till next time. Peace. I'm out. I'm going to walk out with, let's see, what do we got?
sent through time. Traveled to this place here, sent through time space, from where we were, the starship built to taste your errors laid to waste, at least some of the time. Cold tones, robot particle plates, black holes, transcended, folded time space. Oh, you've got no place to call your own. Cold tones, robot particle plates, black holes, transcended, folded time space. Oh, you got nowhere to call your home.